Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. These Braves as they take the field here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Second, left fielder, Eric Young Jr.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. While not a great spot to be in right now, 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Scott.
Liner towards second, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Backhanded. And a rather easy first out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mesoraco recovers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Freeman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth,
so here's Matt Kemp now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Second baseman.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That was two very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off them.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And here's a ball hit in the air. Full count. Here it comes. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Kinsler for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that one right down Main Street.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Ball 3. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled back. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Batting 8.
Ready now, Ian Kinsler. And he's definitely off to some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job to stand alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he is in there. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Standing in, Julio Teheran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Young is there, and he'll make the catch to. Stepping into the box, Devin Mesoraco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Now to the plate, number 58. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number one. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse. Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Mesoraco rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eric
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And there's ball one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. 1 out and a runner on third. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Riding in once again, Joey Votto. He drew a walk his first time up. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And this one misses to Votto as he'll reach. It's ball four. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Inciarte on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a swing and a fly ball. Young sprinting after it, and this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Young on the move, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-2 now to Markakis. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Young is in pursuit. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Scooter Gennett. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Ready with the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Matt
in there
Adams.
at the knees, strike 1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Young on the move. 1 out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And the throw will get him at first as he threw that one while sitting on his wallet. And there are 2 away.
Shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the... The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Grounded to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now batting, number 58. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. Now a flare out toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, number 6.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Billy Hamilton. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Swinging a looper to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Second baseman, Ian
Into the
Kinsler.
windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
The pitcher, number 49.
Stepping into the box, Julio Teheran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And he's safe. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ender Inciarte.
From the belt, the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up. Looks like the Reds. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you've got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-1 to Markakis. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least one run in. And the tying run is in to score from third. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman, a hit in two tries so far. Wandy Peralta.
Your attention, please.
First pitch
Now
coming. Here it is.
Cincinnati.
Swing and a liner.
Wandy
And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. 2 runs have scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. Digging in, Matt Adams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there to put it away and finally put. Ready for another chance? Eric Young Jr. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And that brings up Scott Schebler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Number 4, second baseman.
Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled. Ready once again, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Popped up. Votto is there for it. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Danny Santana. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Dansby Swanson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hits this one hard the other way. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Grounded back up the middle. Cozart has it. One there. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Zach Cozart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate. He's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Eugenio Suarez becomes the first out of the inning. Kinsler for one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Pedro Salazar.
Pinch hitting for Cincinnati.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Salazar.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Hitter's up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call to hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
In there, 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Throw won't get him. So striding in, Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
39. Sam Freeman.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Popped high in the air. Swanson is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Daniel Chavez
Now pitching for the Reds.
Digging in now, Sam Freeman. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Cody Ashe is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. This one for Cozart at short. And he's set down, 1 away. Digging in once again, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and Ian Kroll has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that brings up Scott Schebler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Inciarte going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Standing in as the potential tying run, Scooter Gennett. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Leaping, and he makes a terrific catch as he bangs into the wall. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. Last time through was a base hit. Jim Johnson takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Hit sharply on the ground. Swanson picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Freeman.
Hit back up the middle. Cozart is there. And he's retired, 1 away. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Duvall giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll lead things off against Jim Johnson, who looks for the save in this one. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Kinsler comes up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding into the box, Daniel Jose Peraza will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Kinsler down on the ground. He gathers the throw. Wow. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Hamilton. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Taken cold, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. A 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he'll step off. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. 1-1. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Nunez. One down. Digging in, Ian Kinsler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there.
Ouch, that one hit him. Coming to the plate now, Matt Kemp. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2-0 count and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2-1, here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get work.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made. After giving up that extra base hit, now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Freddie Freeman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Adonis Garcia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Right fielder, Eduardo Nunez.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. These Braves as they take the field here tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a fastball just a bit high. And this will be fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis on the run. 1 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. But a quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Striding
third,
into the box,
center
Mookie
fielder,
Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Grounded back up the middle. Base hit, and the Red Sox are into the hit column for the first time this season. Stepping up now, Marcell Ozuna. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ball one. One and one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your...
Threw it right past him. A swing. Here's Ender Inciarte, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Center fielder, number 11.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So striding in, Tyler Flowers. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Popped high in the air. Pedroia calls for it. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 11 onto the grass, but this will land untouched. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ozuna moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing, apparently, ball one.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Nunez is after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Nunez moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Throw won't get him. So here's Matt Kemp now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let. Stepping into the box, number 11. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. And the pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting 6. Designated hitter.
The pitch.
Hanley Ramirez.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily in the second. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
First baseman, number 5.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talked himself back into the game, because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. Grounded to the right. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Right fielder
Nick Markakis will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Swihart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Blake Swihart comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it to third with a triple. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Kinsler is there for it. And that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. He'll try to get it going here to begin. And the
Danny
fourth.
Santana.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dansby Swanson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's Matt Kemp now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. Digging in to try it again. Mookie Betts, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. Now at the plate, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. And that's the second out of the inning. The relay. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He's in to get things going here. Tyler Thornburg is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ender Inciarte started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. A hit in 2 tries so far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Garcia rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and he's safe. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is in the air to left field. Ozuna will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So coming to the plate, Danny Santana. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Matt Adams will look to provide a little. 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner. David Price is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch. Outs just like he did.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in and looking for more. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
He's safe.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. That's in there. Base hit. Swihart rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and he botches it. The runner scores from second. And they'll get a little closer here if the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 6-2 game.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the end. Ready once
Leading off
again.
for Atlanta, shortstop Dansby.
Now the
Swanson.
first pitch here from Price. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 0-1, here it comes. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. He'll get it into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts.
Freddie Freeman.
Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Reined in. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready for another chance. Adonis Garcia is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Inciarte.
Swinging a liner back through the box. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, number 11. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here's the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch. Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw goes over to third. A tag for one. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Breaking pitch blocked by Flowers. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fouled back.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And that misses. 2-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end. Here now is the catcher. Tyler Flowers.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Grounder down the line at third. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another.
Right fielder, Nick.
First
Markakis.
pitch on its way. Line softly toward the hole. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now. He was cut down
Adams.
at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Swing and a looper to left. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Nunez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Joe Kelly will slide in now.
Kinsler, your attention please. Now pitching for
Trying
the
to
Red
hang a
Sox.
0. Here's the
Number
pitch.
56.
Ian Kinsler is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moreland is there for it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, Eduardo
right
Nunez.
fielder,
2 for 3 for him so
Eduardo
far, including a
Nunez.
triple. In the air, out to right. Markakis giving chase. Running hard, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. And that's in there, base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. At the plate, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Jason Mott will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Too high, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Kemp.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ripped on the ground to first. One there. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Adonis Garcia. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna going back. He tracks it down, and that will. Now in the box, number 11. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. So stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No outs, nobody on. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. In now, Mitch Moreland. A couple of RBI. Ichiro Suzuki will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Javier Baez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there.
And they got him. And 2, here it comes. In the air now, out to right field. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the so riding forward now.
Center fielder, number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Grounded up the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Flowers. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Throw goes to third. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Fernando
Marquez. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox,
Nick Markakis is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Here's Matt Adams now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 11 ranging into the outfield. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now. Dansby Swanson. It was a fly out for Carson Smith. Enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. Slapped hard the opposite way. Nunez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batter number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And he takes ball 1. James McCann.
Pinch hitting for the Red Sox, number 34, James McCann.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Inciarte is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. This is line to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will